Richie, thanks for joining us. It was another performance that showed the strength of the squad.
No, actually it's been really difficult the last week. One, keeping myself motivated, keeping the staff motivated, but keeping the players motivated. We've had some really good days in the last 2 weeks, and we trained on Friday after giving the lads 4 days off, and it wasn't great. But we didn't say we let the players just obviously enjoy training, get the cobwebs off, and then we trained yesterday and it was a little bit better. And I thought we'd come here and put a good performance off. We kept Bradford honest, and I think if Bradford don't score so quickly after we'd score, then we could probably dominate the game and dominate possession. But no, credit to them, because they've responded well. And listen, the 10-15 minutes was a little bit of a non-event. We tried to pass through them, but their block was good. The defensive shape was good. So congratulations to them. They obviously earned it. We kept them honest, but it was a performance that was respectful of the fact that we had 2,000 fans here. So I'm proud of the players as they have been all year, and we deserve to celebrate on a beautiful stadium like this. Obviously, another celebration day. It feels like we've had too many now. I just want to go on holiday, reset, sort the lads' contract out here, and then come back hungry next year.
Special moment for Jordan Brown. He deserved it, didn't he?
He played well. Listen, he got so much to give, Brown. He got so much. As a midfield player, I understand what that position requires. If he could just make little adjustments to his body shape and the way that he receives the ball so he can pass forward more. His technical ability is very, very good. And we think he's got goals in it for midfield. Technically, he's a superb player. Good size, good in the tackle, good in the air. So, got a lot of attributes. It's my job and the staff's job to keep developing him.
Good to see Dan Happy and Theo Archibald back on the pitch.
Yeah, we wanted to obviously give them more exposure. It was hard not getting Sully on for the last game of the season in terms of the successful season he had, but he's played a lot of games recently, so we decided to not put him on. We wanted to use the whole squad just to get a sample of this atmosphere. This atmosphere is a good opportunity to see how players react in certain situations, because when we play next year in certain stadiums, you make one error, one ill judgment, one silly foul, and momentum is key in football, especially as you move up the levels. So I thought the lads that we brought in performed really well.
22,500 for a 4th division game. 2,000 made the journey for a 12:30 kick-off. Incredible.
I think that it's just wanted to tribute to Bradford, because you look around, these clubs would never be anywhere near League Two. And I don't think that we should be a League Two club. Well, we're not a League Two club anymore. But it shows that two clubs have had good seasons. This is a monster of a club. It's a big club. It should be well higher than League Two. But again, our football club has evolved over the last 12-15 months, and we deserve to be coming to stadiums like this. We're definitely going to Bradford next year. We're going to Charlton. We're going to Pompey. So you never know on the playoffs. So we've got some real good days to look forward to.
As you say, it is about the future now. It's about the contracts. When you are champions, the rumours will spread. There'll be vacancies. How worried should Orient supporters be when they're reading social media and some of the newspapers about yourself and linking you to other clubs?
If I was worried about social media, I probably wouldn't do the job, because when you win a game, everybody elevates you to something that you're not, and when you lose a game, they try and kill you into something you're not. So I understand the way social media works. It's good. It's good that players, staff, whatever it may be, get linked with different clubs, because that means you're doing a good job. If you're never getting linked to anything like that, it shows that you're not doing a good job. Like I said, we need. I'm not worried, but sorry, worried's the wrong word. What we need to do now is we need to get we've had that 6-year plan where we've achieved what we achieved. I'm hungry now. Like I said, the last 2 weeks have been difficult for me because I achieved something, and against Stockport, against Bradford today, we can't achieve anything, and that hurt. It's kind of a weird feeling. So I want a new season to start. I want to feel hungry. I want to achieve something else, and I think I've got the group of players that can do it. We need to add 4 or 5 to the squad. But I think if we get the recruitment right, if we think we understand and respect what is achievable next year, I think we can have a successful season.
And how soon? What is the timescale now of getting those key players signed?
Again, that's getting the balance right. You don't want to push them too hard, but obviously we'll need answers in the next week or so. Because one thing I want to do is I want to go on my family holiday with not having that stress of looking at my phone all the time. My phone will be going off. So ideally, if I can have an idea of what... And again, as long as players are honest with me, I've had it in the past where players have moved on and I've wished them all the best, but I've had it as well, where players have said, "Oh, I'm going to sign for you," and then 24 hours they've signed for somebody else. So I'd like to think that this group is honest. I've been honest with them for the last 15 months, and I'm sure they'll be honest with me again.
Which, as you know, I've been following the O's for many, many decades now. I've never known a season quite like this one. Thank you so much for all you've achieved.
Thank
Well
you.
done.